Yo, 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 welcome back everyone to another episode of Black Flash Gaming. It's your boy Brian. We're doing another episode of the Relic. Let's lock it in! And we're going to the new area. With a hammer in our hands. Let's try that again with a little bit more vim and vigor. Well, that was very occultic.
Can Brutals multiply this?
Oh, to meet a visitor in such a remote place. Praise the gods for that. Pick whatever you need.
Yes.
Surviving out here isn't easy. I hope my goods help. Oh, to pick whatever you... Surviving out here isn't easy. I hope my goods help you.
At night, something...
The spirits have... They may let... All they... There. The spirits will walk beside you. For a time.
Dispersing afflictions.
Please, you have to help me. My friend Aaron went into the forest and never came back. Lately, at night, a voice rises from the swamps. A song cold enough to chill your bones. Aaron went to see what it was. no one who hears that song ever returns.
Give me a moment, guys. They really tried to hide that money from me. What would you want to know? Power. The ember that remains. Ooh. Give me all that power.
Can Brutals multiply this quickly? This isn't natural.
They do that sometimes. Oh, you can all young level max. Dang. Never mind. Great plate soaked in blood. Please be cool, please be cool, please be cool. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's just aesthetically cool. Gotta be careful because, yeah, there's story here.
Sonia, sing again today. When you do, even the forest smiles. Folded Children's Song.
Hard to see.
Sonia always kept her face wrapped in cloth. We thought she was just shy. But when she sang, the children brightened and the adults would stop working just to listen. When Sonia passed by, the children fell silent. The adults whispered, "Don't go near her. It's ill luck." Even those who once asked her to sing turned their faces away. Sonia tied her cloth tighter, but no one spoke to her the way they used to.
Sounds like she just wanted some friends. Okay, I did not mean to do that.
The prank went too far that day. Someone yanked off Sonia's cloth. And then, everyone froze. One side of her face was a lump larger than any of us could have imagined.
Man, why people gotta be mean? Poor girl. Freaking Blight Town here. hell? What am I missing?
My song was only a breath to help me endure. I wasn't calling anyone. I never called anyone. Please, go back.
Down. Oh, tell me she went fucking full brutal. How sad. Yep, she went full brutal. Oh, jeez. GG to her. That's not that bad of a brutal, honestly. Goddess's grace. So, I didn't see any final note off that. Decided that. Geronimo! That will take me further, but we'll go back to complete that quest.
Can Brutals multiply this quickly?
At night, something like a song comes from
This? Sonia held on to this to the very end. Arin was the one who tore off her veil. He laughed, said it was just a prank. After that, everyone avoided her. Sonia couldn't even speak up for herself, and she walked into the forest alone. Arin never understood how deeply he hurt her. Sonia did nothing wrong. We're the ones who turned her into what she became. Not a brutal, but someone unbearably alone.
Her song was never meant to call anyone. It was only a breath, a last trembling breath to survive her loneliness.
Oh, nice. So now we head to... They still never fixed that quest. That's crazy.
Can Brutals multiply this quickly?
Through the mountain and through the woods.
Holy shit.
If it were Lady Lena, she would have... If it were Lady Lena, she would have done something.
Ah, a new face. Take a look around if you need anything. These days, it's not easy to come by good supplies, so grab what you need while you can. This place isn't peaceful, but you'll find things here that'll help you survive. Feel free to browse.
Oh, that's a combo.
Take care out there. This world doesn't let go of us easily.
The Guardian's presence is
You are fortunate indeed to have made it this far. The forest is overrun with brutals now. We marched with the Lord himself after reports of brutals sighted in the deep wood. But when the creatures struck without warning, the Lord vanished amidst the chaos.
He probably became
Our
a
soldiers
brutal.
pressed deeper into the forest to search for him, yet not a single one has returned. In our desperation, we sought out Shaman Lantier, once called the Guardian of the Deep Wood, but she too has disappeared. Will you seek her out? If anyone knows the truth of this darkness, it will be her.
They say someone opened.
The Guardian's presence has vanished. From the moment she left, the forest began to twist.
The spirits have... They made all that... There. The spirits
Nice,
will walk
Stephens.
beside you. For a time.
The Guardian's presence has vanished.
If only Shaman Lantier were still with them.
At dawn today, I tied the rope to the rafters again, but the rotted beam gave way. It felt as though the heavens were not sparing me, only mocking me as unworthy even of death. Then our child awoke. I saw those small, searching eyes and untied the rope. I went instead to gather kindling. But breathing in this house without you feels like torment. Yet the sound of our child's breath forces life back into me. Our child came home in tears. They called her motherless. They said she was cursed, a child touched by the swamp's wicked spirits. They threw stones. As I wiped the blood from her split lip, my heart felt as though it were being torn apart. Had you been here, you would have brushed her hair with warmth and gentleness. My hands are too rough. I only soil what you once cared for. My helplessness feels greater than the emptiness you left behind. There are moments when I am ashamed to admit I wished to follow you, taking the child with me.
I can always just take my...
The child smiled as she finished the thin maize porridge I scraped together. That smile pierced my chest like a blade. I told her I was not hungry and drowned my own hunger with swamp water. The thought of death comes like waves, day after day. Yet when she clutches my sleeve as she sleeps, I find myself preparing for tomorrow once more. I cannot leave the child you entrusted to me alone in this world. That fear is what keeps me crawling forward in this miserable life. I pulled this sealing stone from the cliff where we were swallowed by the mire. The villagers avoid me as though curses cling to my skin. They avert their eyes as if I were filth. Now this stone serves only to prop the collapsing corner of our home. If this sealing stone truly holds the power to open forbidden paths, could it not at least mend the bruises within our child's heart? She tosses and turns each night, whispering that she dreamt of her mother again.
Philip, listen! How's the gospel, fam?
The poison of the swamp has devoured my lungs. If I fall, our child will be truly alone. Oh, Rhea, I long to join you, but I must delay it a little longer. With what strength remains, I will take our child and leave this mire behind, to a place without scorn, without this suffocating grief. Even if my life ends upon the road, I only wish to leave her somewhere where she can live without knowing the sorrow of losing you. Rhea, we leave this swamp where you now sleep. The days of using this stone, your last trace to hold together our collapsing home, end here. Our child weeps, saying she wishes to see the world beyond the marsh, through eyes that mirror yours. The ground she stands upon must be wider, warmer, and kinder than this cold stone. So I leave this sealing stone here, along with my guilt. If one day she remembers this swamp and smiles, perhaps then I may forgive myself a little.
Some take up the blade to defend the world. Others endure the world, so that a single life may endure beyond them. Even in despair, he never released his child's tomorrow. And so, there are loves that do not break. Such love quietly becomes the road another walks.
Sealing stone. Swamps of poison beyond measure. Tower. Got him. Oh, it's hiding over here. What were we worshipping? Not much. Let's see where this path takes me. Make sure I'm not missing anything.
Spirits have existed far longer than humans. They never tried to rule the world, and they never tried to lead mankind. They simply stayed close. When rain fell, when the earth exhaled, when someone swallowed their souls, the spirits were close. Without death, without evil. Our people didn't call them gods. They called them companions.
Got him. I did see that tower over there. I will go investigate that in a minute. Nice. That's the path right back. So, still want to go down the dead center because I know there was tower over there. These guys are violent.
Go away, Isaac.
Big swamp. Big swamp. Oh, I just got all three of them. Turn and go on even farther from where you want to go. I want to go check out that tower. Okay, nothing in it. So then, yeah, I guess we just check out over here then. Clear. Now let's go through here. That looks like Red Thunder.
Our village was truly a paradise. Each year's harvest was bountiful, and the neighbors formed a warm, supportive community. But as darkness slowly approached, unease began to grip us. Shadow drew nearer, and with news of surrounding villages falling one by one, fear spread. Then a passing shaman told us that in a week, our village would be engulfed by the darkness. The villagers pleaded with him, and he promised to protect us. He created a powerful ward using a relic imbued with spirit energy, and once more, hope blossomed in our hearts.
Doubt it.
The shaman said the relic must remain at the heart of the ward. It would channel the spirit's energy into the village. He warned us that moving the relic or taking it beyond the village would collapse the ward, leaving us vulnerable to brutals. Though some found it strange, his warning instilled fear in all. We vowed to guard the ward and never leave the relic's side.
Strange events began a few days ago. Each dawn brought an ominous presence, and the wind grew sharper. Though we believed the ward would keep us safe, a creeping sense of dread took hold. Many villagers reported seeing Lucas lurking near the relic. He often gazed at it with greedy eyes, and the people began to watch him closely.
That's pretty smart, actually.
On the night the sorcerer spoke of, a villager ran to my home, screaming. The relic had vanished. By the time we rushed to the village center, the ward's power was already fading. Darkness surged, and fear gripped us all.
You see, you weren't supposed to stop looking at Lucas.
People fell one by one. We fought desperately, but could not protect everyone. Lucas's trail was lost, and our village descended into hell in an instant.
He kind of played you guys. He knew people wouldn't keep watching.
I left a relic capable of protecting the village. Yet a moment of greed destroyed everything. Through the ward, the relic could spread the spirit's power across the village. But once someone took it, the ward fell. The desires hidden deep within people's hearts caused this tragedy. The spirits of this land will no longer protect them.
I heard that the Shadow's power has grown stronger in recent days. Thanks to the relic brought by the shaman, the village is protected by a ward. But I doubt how long it can hold. Each night I suffer nightmares, feeling suffocated. Can this village truly be safe? Only anxiety grows within me. The others trust them, but I cannot find peace. Perhaps the time has come to leave this village.
Oh yeah, this guy is gonna be fun. The one who swallows silence. What a name. My God, bring it on. I can deal with him now that I know what I'm dealing with. Crush. You sure it's not further in this village? Like there's a path that I'm missing.
As I left the village, I saw the ward collapse. Yet I hesitated not for a single moment. My survival and desires eclipsed everything else. Whether they lived or died mattered not to me. Their fate was a story entirely separate from mine.
Where is that last part? Maybe I do have to leave the village for a moment and circle around. So, well, it said he left the village. Yep, okay.
The day shamanry became taboo, people felt relief. They could finally look away from what they couldn't see. They could put down responsibilities they couldn't explain. Even within the Order of Tivele, opinions were divided. Some said, this is protection. This is a choice made to keep people safe. And they weren't entirely wrong. But after that day, people forgot how to listen, not only to the spirits, but to one another.
I witnessed a strange ritual within the forest. Black flames surged upward. Something wry. We tried to strike down the brutals, but they bore the faces of the townsfolk. When the soldiers realized the brutals before them were their own families transformed, they could fight no longer.
Oh, he's all the way over there. I can just cut right across. I don't care about the poison.
The spirits have... They may all... There. The spirits will walk beside you. For a time.
The power of afflictions. Job.
My dearest Nagra, how precious our days in Kalmora were. I've come to realize it once again. When this war ends, I longed to return there, to spend the rest of our days in peace and happiness. But now, I fear I will not endure for long. Do not wait for me. Live your life as you must. Your smile is more precious than any light in this world. I shall love and long for you forever. Forests beyond the sanctuary first caught fire. We believed it to be nothing more than a passing wildfire. But what emerged from the smoke was a monstrous giant. The inferno spilling from the massive braziers, gripped in its forearms, melted even the stone of the fortress walls. Someone screamed that the calamity of sanctuaries, the one who had burned Tibele's cathedrals and vanished long ago, had returned. The creature spoke no words, yet the heat pouring from its body carried a hatred far more suffocating than any cry of grief. Cathedral gates were barred from within, yet they did not keep the intruder out. They trapped us inside. The brutal did not shatter the cathedral walls. It simply stood before the gates, the only path of escape, and unleashed its flames. Each breath of scorching air clawing through our lungs forced us to remember a sin long buried from record. The day holy knights, claiming to halt corruption, burned a mason and his daughter alive beyond these very gates. The brutal did not destroy the statue of Tibele upon the altar. Instead, it melted the statue's eyes with the furnace heat of its braziers. Molten stone ran down its face like tears, as though the divine itself wept in silent mourning. Before the grotesque idol, the creature paused, releasing a beast-like rasp from its chest. It was not prayer. It was the echo of a curse, a resentment that had refused to fade through thousands of infernos.
Shots, man. Let's
Bodies of the extermination force lay piled before the cathedral gates. Their armor was scored with desperate claw marks, for they had torn at the doors, not to fight the brutals, but to escape. The creature did not strike the dying knights. It simply watched them crumble into despair as the gates refused to open. It was returned
Silk Song.
the same suffocating terror
So
it had once endured beyond.
sorry, I gotta see the rest of that message. Only a part of it showed up on PlayStation. Give me a moment. Saw something about me playing Silk Song. Not sure if you meant Rob's continuation of his playthrough. Hold up. Come on. See if I can. I've never seen the Relic ever in my life. Yeah, so, Rob's doing Silk Song himself. I guess that's more like his playthrough for our channel. I mean, if everyone ends up wanting me to play Silk Song, I don't mind. I guess I could definitely pick up Silk Song. The Relic was a new game that came out probably like a month ago, so kind of explains why a lot of people didn't know why it was here. Really great game. It's kind of like a Souls game, just a little less, like, as intense as Elden Ring. It's not as hard. And it kind of also has, like, this nice, like, scary game factor to it, which is pretty fun. Yeah. But I can definitely go poke Rob and make him go play some more Silk Song. He's been off for a couple days, so I don't know if he's been busy or what have you.
Nothing remained within the sanctuary now, but the crackle of burning stone. Deep within the ruined sanctum, the brutal sat motionless before a collapsed mound of rubble. It no longer lashed out. It simply cradled a charred fragment of carved wood within its arms, stroking it with undiscernible tenderness. It never spoke. Yet that silence pierced deeper than any scream in the world. For before it became an avenger, it was a father, still kneeling before that sealed gate, still holding a child that would never breathe again.
I bet this is going to turn into a boss fight. Oh, yeah. The Ashen Village of that day. Oh, I went back in time. Will that not screw up the whole timeline continuum? Everyone knows you're not supposed to mess with time. Okay, how did... Yeah, you stayed in. I don't want to miss any treasure. This seems like a limited time map. And stay down. I think I know why it's making me disengage an enemy. It's because it knows it's going to bleed out. Get them off my cheeks. Scourge of Sanctuaries. Dang, I couldn't even parry him. He seems kind of slow. I can do something with slow. Thunder and fire, that's it. Yeah, buddy.
The fire consumed the village, and the fire consumed the sanctuary. Yet what refused to fade was the question left before a sealed door. Some memories do not turn to ash, and some flames are never meant to die.
Yeah, glad I grabbed everything I could in there, because that was a limited time map. Oh, good thing I looked. Yeah, I think I'll still die. I think I'll still die. I think I'll live. Why is that? There we go. Football on the boot cars.
I found my
Village
husband.
Yeah, I think everyone's still on.
They say someone... Oh. Shaman Lentir once...
Nakra was a truly beautiful and gentle soul. Yet, the war devoured her. They whispered that she went mad after losing her husband, but I believe she was simply far too sorrowful. The last time I saw her was the glow of her lantern as she walked away from this village.
You! Who are you? Did you come to find me? Why are you still chasing me? I did it to survive. What did I do wrong? Anyone would have done the same in that situation. You know it too. Everyone made that choice. I only wanted to protect my own life. It wasn't my choice. I had no other way. Yes, I was afraid. My life came first. Don't blame me. I had no power to save anyone else. Their resentment towards me? What does it matter to me? I just wanted to live.
That dude's a coward.
No, no. Why are you here?
Yes, get him.
Isn't it over already? I told you, I did it to survive. No, no. I did nothing wrong. Leave me, please. Save me, please. Just me, please.
I ain't saving you, but I see something behind you, though.
My life is different from before. I keep reminding myself that the tragedy back there was not my fault. Yet the wailing I hear each night torments me. But I had no choice. The decisions I made were to survive. And no one can blame me. Anyone in that situation would have done the same.
No, they wouldn't have.
ran madly through the dark forest, fleeing for my life. Yet without realizing it, guilt gnawed at me, and I took a wide detour to a place overlooking the village entrance. The sight that met my eyes, the most horrific I had ever witnessed. The sacred tree where the shaman had performed their ritual was split vertically, blackened as if struck by lightning. Around it, flesh and blood were strewn, forming a grotesque scene. Rain flowed over that dreadful sight, completing a nightmare of a landscape. The village houses had collapsed, and the devastation could be seen from afar. Sitting there, wailing in despair, I must have looked like a madman. Yet I had to steel myself and turn my back on everything, fleeing once more. To survive, I would lose everything I had, if necessary. I tried to tell myself it was none of my concern, to ease the weight on my mind.
They say someone opened the forest. The gate.
So, dude, I'm upset I did not get a weapon for that. Like, bro. Brother just wants a longsword, man.
I found my husband.
Good, glad for you.
They say some.
Dude taking a nap in his own fire. What do you mean closed? You want to explain why it's closed? Guessing it's story related. double whammy. Blessing of darkness. Whatever. Oh, okay. Dude. So deceptive. Still curious how it got me down there. I must have missed a path somewhere in the grass. Yeah, okay, it's right there. No, it's not. I'm just gonna save time. Yeah, that's better. Take me right to the Plague Lake.
but I'm alive. And you are? No, never mind. I nearly perished to the Brutals. It came without warning, all at once. I heard something happened on the day of the festival, and ever since, these creatures have plagued the woods. Whatever the case, you have my thanks for saving me.
On the festival night, I saw Lady Lentir perform a ritual of black flame. It was unlike anything she'd ever done before. An omen, heavy and ill. And then, I saw another shaman standing before her. But that figure, oh, it was wrong. It was dreadful. It was no man. What could I do? I fled without looking back. What in the God's name took place that night?
Since the night of the festival, the forest has been utterly changed. Lady Lentir tried to save the townsfolk, but I do not know what truly happened that night. What force lies behind all this? And in case I should return to the encampment, it will be the safest place now.
What does this lead to? He survived it. I still think it leads to something a little bit further back in the forest. Upgrades! It led to more hits. Alright, one of the next places is right here. Should be. The abandoned house where the sound of nail clippings remain. What? Oh, rats. That's what we're bringing in now? Rats? At least they're one-shots.
Sickly son rose as if by a miracle. Every night he sits in the corner, clipping his nails. That eerie, rhythmic sound feels as if something within him is hardening, ripening. My wife weeps every day, saying his recovery is enough for her.
Only the shell remains. Oh no. Has an 8% chance to put the enemy in a groggy state.
Today, I found a hideous Brutal in the forest that wore my son's face. The Brutal clutched my hem with nailless hands, letting out a grotesque wail. Terrified, I struck the beast with a stone. The child at home could never be so foul. My wife told me I was right and dragged me back. I woke to my wife's scream. The child held her hand, pulling her nails and feeding them into his mouth. The coarse fur of a Brutal, not that of a human, had already sprouted from his jaw. He hadn't recovered. A Brutal had been devouring him from the inside out. Even as she died, she could not bring herself to push away the Brutal wearing her son's face. I ran back to the forest. The Brutal I had stoned was already cold. From within its rags, I found the broken wooden sword my son cherished. Only then did I realize the boy's soul, cast out as the Brutal stole his flesh, had come to his father while trapped in that hideous shape. With my own hands, I had crushed my son's last hope. Now the beast begins to grasp my fingers. It does not speak. It only lets out the labored breath of a hungry Brutal. I weep silently, seeing my despair reflected in its eyes. This was no miracle. It was a feast of a Brutal that swallowed my family whole. In this house where no voice remains, only the scraping against bone lingers.
Dang it. Summoning rats to help you out? Come on, man. Where's that village? There we go. Dang it. Alright, I should be able to beat it now. I know its mannerisms now. You gotta basically catch the attack. Knockout! Screw that brutal.
The father stoned the son, who begged for life, while the mother embraced the very monster devouring her child. As the shell of the family tore away, only the scraping of bone remained, and the son's true soul became cold forest earth, clutching a broken sword.
GG to that guy. Alright, now we gotta go kill another boss.
On the day of the festival, everything changed. Lady Lentir began a ritual, saying it was to bar the oncoming darkness. We trusted her. She had always been our protector. But then, black smoke erupted, and people began to twist into brutals. Never in my life had I seen, nor even heard of such horror. What curse could this be?
I cannot leave this forest. Karnak's shadow still reaches for me. Yet here, within these woods, I shall carve my own path.
The Veiled House.
Farm tools are scattered on the soil. It looks like traces of a fierce fight with looters.
So the hint might be inside. Yep.
Someone sought me out. He called himself Karnak. He spoke of an ancient presence, claiming its power could cleanse this forest. I have lived to guard this forest and protect its people. I gave all that I am to keep the Brutals from setting foot here. Yet of late, the encroaching darkness grows ever stronger. The forest stirs with unease, as though some power beyond its bounds seeks to break through. When Lady Lena, the Lord's wife, came to me, she spoke of an ancient power. In her eyes, conviction and shadow dwelled as one.
Oh. Oh no, she became a... Dang. She became a brutal. You're done. Rest easy. Ah, yes. Power.
When I learned the Lord had been taken, Karnok's corruption had already claimed the forest. It is clear now. Lady Lena has conspired with him. She means to cast all of Hillsbrad into shadow. Karnok. He told me of a way to cleanse the forest. On the night of the festival, I sought to purify the deep wood. But it was all a lie. He bore the power of something ancient. He had become one with a vast and terrible darkness. No longer a man. I fought against that shadow, but in the end, I was consumed by it. If these words are found, hear me. He must be stopped. Karnok is perilous beyond measure. All of Hillsbrad may fall to darkness. Already he has sown brutal shadows in the deep wood, spreading his blight across the villages. That corruption will soon engulf all of Hillsbrad.
No worries, I'll kick his butt. What was that gem that I got, though? There's definitely something dark purple. Was that not something for me? Oh, I think I know what it was. So it was... okay. Now we head that way. But through the swamp. Dare you burn me? Oh, they definitely had something. Oh, I've been through there. Okay. There we go. Felt like he was a little bit behind the rest of his group there.
When I was young, my father felt like cold steel. The forge burned bright, yet the way he looked at me was always like ash gone cold. Instead of gentle words, he would only ask, "Did you eat?" That blunt question felt as hard and lifeless as a block of wood. I hated it. So I kept my distance, growing up avoiding him, and in my heart, I resented the father who could not be kind, dreaming instead of a softer, gentler world.
Make sure I didn't miss any dialogue from yay to nay. Okay, yair to layer. Not seeing anything. Which makes that one the next one.
Only after I married and raised a child of my own did I truly understand. The world is far sharper than I had ever imagined, and the life one must endure as a parent is merciless. One evening, after enduring humiliation after humiliation, just to bring home a single piece of bread, I looked into the mirror and saw my father. A face that hid its exhaustion, cutting off all feeling. Layer upon layer of callus, forming over wounded places, until nothing remained but hardened silence.
He thought he was prepared to beat me, but it was the opposite. I don't know what I got there.
One day, my child reached for my hand, then hesitated. My palm had already hardened, just like his. Only then did my chest tighten as I finally understood. These calluses were not born from a lack of feeling, but from striking against the world again and again to protect something soft. My father had not been without love. He had simply hidden those rough hands so they would never wound me. Life is not a play meant to display beautiful kindness. It does not matter if no flowers bloom or if no fruit is born. What matters is to endure in silence, to remain in place, to become a wall even from behind. Now, I find myself asking my child the same blunt question. Did you eat Only now, looking at hands that resemble his, do I finally understand that those words were always his way of saying, I love you.
The world was too sharp, so the father had to dull himself first. To protect something soft, he carved himself down and became rough. And in the end, he left behind only one thing. Did you eat? That single question was everything he could not say.
The last unspoken word. Should try to make it to that one before I go upgrading or crafting it. I don't remember where I was. Increase attack by 7% and max HP by 7 or 50. I wonder.
Every time I strike that, it's why my...
So it's 128, 120, 130. But that might actually be a better sword overall. $139, that's not bad.
If your weapons are forged for war, but sometimes
I think
they're used to protect what matters most.
I think I'm definitely doing longsword, but I'm gonna do Mark of Madness. And then hold up. Yeah, should make up for the deficit. Nice. What's this? So Night Sky Annihilation is guaranteed. I want that to be WX. So nope. There we go. So triangle, circle, X, square. I think I like that more. Okay. And we work our way backwards. So stay straight. Oops. Remember, X is the parry. X. Got it. Got it. Yeah, that's my move.
On the cold stone wall of the oratory, a sentence remains, scratched as if by desperate fingernails. If the mercy of the divine cannot cool even my child's fever, then I will freeze my own blood to save them. When the plague tightened its grip around the child's breath, the mother ceased her prayers and crawled toward the forbidden shadow behind the altar. In her eyes, there was no longer resentment toward the divine, only the sharpened resolve to protect her child. The spirit spoke, almost in mockery. Death has already taken hold of the child. If you wish to tear it away, carve your bones into a blade and wring your heart to temper it. The mother did not hesitate. She opened her own chest. The pain did not break her. Instead, the single hope of saving her child began to forge her into something beyond human.
Get dead, fool.
With each turn of the grindstone, her flesh was shaved away to sharpen the blade, and her bones were ground to dust to strengthen it. Yet, she never once cried out. Compared to the pain of losing her child, the breaking of her body meant nothing. Upon the stone, it was not her flesh that gleamed, but the noble resolve that endured the trial.
Surprised that thing lived. Well, I'm not surprised it lived. You didn't put any of your gems back into the sockets. Who says me? That'll be my next one. Fully upgraded. Can't upgrade that. I should try and upgrade that when I get a chance. And upgrade that.
The mother raised the dagger she had forged with her own life and struck the air above the child. It was not a blade meant to wound flesh, but a hand that tore apart the very fate that bound the child to death. As the black threads of the plague were severed, the child began to breathe once more, though the mother's body crumbled away. The arms that held the child were filled with a strength even the divine could not undo.
What a mom of the year. Now that's how you carve through bodies.
The woman is gone, but her love remains here, hardened into unyielding steel. Around the hilt of the dagger is bound a lifeline she clung to in her final moment, coiled like a silver umbilical cord. This is no mere weapon. It is the proof of a life that no trial, not even death, could tear apart. The final heartbeat of a mother who protected her child. The silence of the divine was long, but a mother's love was deeper and stronger still. To open a path for her child's tomorrow, she carved her own flesh and bone to forge a blade that could sever fate. Within that trial was born the most sacred truth, a bond of motherhood that not even death could sever.
Oh, those are cool. What? Why is my blades not glowing like that? Bro, what, the dual blades look cool. Like, that's cool because, like, the bleeding and stuff, but... Yeah, alright, that's pretty cool too. Still, that's dope. Has a chance to deal double damage when attacking is pretty badass. So I'm curious if... This sword is still, I think, the most broken sword yet. I don't really think there's any swords yet that are going to rival that, unless they do some extra crazy shit. Which, hey, I'm always open to. Impress me. Alright, I want to make sure that I actually went after that area. I did not see that guy there. I'm almost there. Sobbing souls, that's encouraging. Severed them in two. That's it? Some angry enemies? That looks to be just about it. Was nothing more than that. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, you can poison me. I don't care. I'll just check. More. Why does that feel? It was someone else with the name.
Even after losing her husband, she never let go of hope. But that very hope became her undoing. The day she sought the shaman's aid, she ceased to be as we knew her.
Shaman Lentir once warned us when the They say someone...
Let's see what's happening.
They say someone open. Shaman Lentir once...
I found my husband, but his... I found my husband, but...
They say someone open. Shaman Lentir once warned.
Nakra's house? It's strange. At night, a pale light seeps through the windows, and eerie sounds drift out. Nobody dares go near that place anymore.
Today came word of Hillsbrad's victory. People rejoiced, celebrating the triumph. Yet no one had seen him. The other wives ran to greet their husbands, but I heard nothing. They whisper that he has fallen, but I do not believe it. He promised me. I must find him. Perhaps he is waiting for me somewhere.
I feel like there should have been...
my husband, but his face, it didn't recognize me.
Should have been another entry somewheres.
I found my husband.
I guess not. Okay.
Scratched into the surface with fingernails are the words, "I cannot lose him. No matter what it takes, I will bring him back."
I can no longer wait. The war has stripped me of everything. But the sorcerer spoke of a way. The lantern will call his soul. I will hold him in my arms again, no matter the price.
Oh, okay, sweet. So that area did have a boss there, or something of the like. I just got there too quickly. That's fine by me. Fine by me. Oh, there's Nakra. Got her.
He told me not to wait for him, but I could not hear his words. Had I not chosen this path, he might have rested in peace. And now, because of you, I can see him again. Thank you.
Well, okay then. Glad I could help, little lady.
Even now, beneath this cliff, old traces remain. Scratches carved into stone by desperate hands. Dried blood dark upon the rock. Long ago, this land was consumed by plague and hunger. Then a story began to spread among the people. It was said that if one climbed to the sanctuary above the cliff, they would receive the grace of Tibele and find eternal rest. One day, a rope was lowered from the cliff above. In the sunlight, it gleamed like gold. People pushed and clawed at one another to seize it. One man climbed with his children on his back. Hands reached for him from below, but he kicked them away. From that moment on, he never looked down again. Halfway up the cliff, the rope grew thinner. The weight it could bear was not endless. "Father, I'm scared." The child's voice trembled behind him. But the man's eyes saw only the summit. If he were lighter, he could climb faster.
Oh no.
As the summit drew near, the golden glow faded. The rope revealed its true form. It had never been gold. It was a cord woven from the hair of the dead and strips of rotting flesh. Then the rope snapped. The people had not risen to heaven. They had only climbed as high as their desire carried them. And so, they fell just as far. Even now, bodies remain at the base of the cliff.
Those who hear the language of wind.
Among the rocks below lies a
Deception
page
of
stained with blood. I climbed while looking only upward. Below me, someone kept calling my name. I did not turn. Then the rope broke. To climb higher, to climb faster. Whose hands did you shake loose today? That golden rope, which promised salvation, may already have been rotting.
Regret for the hand let go. Oh, that's cool looking. Whoa. Increase max HP by 150. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. That path led to, like, nothing. Caesar shatters. Oh, dang it.
Be up!
Shroud of the Shadow Step. Better be good. Increase skill damage by 10%, increase stamina by 20, and no kickbacks? Yeah. I think they updated some of these armors because they didn't have these before. So it's just, yeah, the better form of it. Nice. Okay, he was worth it. It got me a better version of my armor. Yeah, they definitely changed the armors recently because some of them were very much the same. Didn't have those effects. I know that for a fact. So well, I could just go back to where I put it to. Oh no.
That box. It was the only thing my father left me. The box I used to mock because it only had a dumb
it's Jeff
lock
again.
inside. Yesterday I got drunk and bet it in a game. I thought if I won just once, everything would finally work out. But someone took it from the underground gambling den. That grim place. I went back there today, but there wasn't anyone left. Please, just find that box for me.
Yeah, and then stop being a dumbass before I kill you.
Just give it back. Someone, give back the life I lost.
Do you wish to change your fate? Only those who can win without losing gold may descend. 1 round, 1 chance to overturn your life.
Lena, she escaped.
They say the poor...
Dust has settled thick over the old work clothes. Several layers of mended stitching remain visible. Worn, yet kept surprisingly neat.
Old?
You stole my hand!
Home?
Think you could just skaboo around here on me?
It's my turn. It's my turn.
Everyone envied Lena, but no one ever saw.
Like Lady Lena. Will I ever be rewarded too? If I could just earn a little more, I could stand proudly before her.
Everyone envied Lena, but no one ever saw the shadows she carried.
This was my win! I was the last one standing!
Liar! You stole it! It was my turn! My round!
Take it. No one ever truly wins down here.
The key of the one who could not let go. Alright, sweet. Let me get this boss here, and then you're good. Yeah. Absolutely cool. The last wager. Get all the goodies before I go get assaulted. And after this boss, I will end the stream here, and then be prepared, everybody, to go see Rob's. Oh, okay. Well, I'll still end the stream regardless after this boss here. That way no one gets confused on which to jump in on.
when he won just a few coins. He smiled as if nothing else in the world mattered. And then he whispered, "So, I finally get my chance too."
Morin's loss. Morin's loss. Morin's loss. The final line deeply scratched by a fingernail. If I could turn it back, I would.
Yeah, so
I lost today, but it's fine.
I'll be
Lady
good in like a
had
couple
her day
minutes,
too, they say.
and then you can have it. Yeah, it's crazy though that it lets multiple lives happen though. I don't think that's supposed to work that way.
If I could change my life, like Lena did, then what I've lost today...
An old woman came down today. "Have you seen Merrence?" she asked. The dealer gave no answer. She left without saying another word.
My son, you are already precious enough. Do not measure yourself against others. Please, come home.
She of the one who could not let go.
Next to each name remains only the word win. But the wager is always empty. The perfect portrait of a human who remembers the miracle and never sees the ruin.
Lady Lena, she changed her life. So why can't I? Just a little more, and...
Yeah, that guy's crazy because she didn't really change her life. Somebody else did, so... Don't know what that dude's all cracked up on.
The last thing I wagered was myself.
God, we're gonna have to fight Marins. Yup.
Lena,
Oh, no.
I saw it too. She rose from the lowest depths to become the master of the castle. Then, why not me? The hand that will lift me out of this pit is already in my grasp. Hurry, hurry, hurry!
Oh, jeez, okay.
What are you waiting for? Hurry, hurry, hurry!
Is he spinning for weapons? Come on, near perfect. There we go. He doesn't stop. Okay, so then my normal slasher's not going to do it. I have to parry those arrows to get him. I'll make quick work of it. I don't think he's very strong. I think he's just a rhythm. Turn around. Turn. Okay. Thankfully, the enemies don't stay alive, so...
Lena, what are you waiting for? I saw it too. She rose from the lowest depths to become the master of the castle. Why?
I'm just gonna ruin him.
The hand that will lift me out of this pit is already in my grasp. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Hands are shaking. No, it's not over yet. My fortune is still here, still waiting inside this pouch.
My turn. You had your fun.
Just one more round. If I lack coin, I will
I'm not giving you
wager
another
tomorrow. There is no need to wait. I will overturn everything right here and now.
No! Wait for it. Let's have it.
I lost in the end. Even my last wager is gone.
That was epic.
What remained was neither gold nor victory. Only the trembling of a hand that couldn't let go. And the echo of a choice that could never be undone.
I'm really angry that I'm giving Jeff his rock back again.
A single line remains, author unknown. People realize they've crossed the line only at the very end.
Get me out of this place so I can save and get out of here.
Someone left one last note. It's fine if it began as fun. But once you cross the threshold of madness, there is no road back. Madness begins the moment you no longer recognize it as madness.
That's fair.
A single carved line. Just one more. Those words devoured everything.
Jeff, if you ever pawn your rock ever again, I will abuse you. Alright, so he should be hiding
Everyone
outside
envied
here.
Home?
They say the poor...
So you found it. That box. It was the last thing my father left behind. But it's strange. Now that I see it again, I realize it wasn't memories I was holding on to, but regret. Marince and me as well. We both believed things would change if we just got lucky once. And that belief ruined us. He never managed to escape. And I barely made it out. So, please take it. It no longer belongs to me. Thank you.
I don't want your
Truly.
rock.
Thanks to you, I think I can finally stop here.
Doubt it. Literally gave me a rock. I don't even know what to do with it. Anyways, I'm gonna rest here, guys. Thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all next time.